Happy Monday to everybody. This is One of the Win, and I bring you another battle. I know it's been like over a week since I bought you a battle. I'm sorry about that. I just didn't have any battles that were really worth uploading. Either I would win by a lot or I would lose by a lot or something like that. It was like this on one side of the scale or the other, and I couldn't upload anything. So maybe I start uploading when I win by 3 or 4 or something, just to have something uploaded. And as long as it's a good battle, I guess it shouldn't matter. So this is actually a UU battle against my friend yOblo. He contacted me on Skype. And we were like, we're gonna battle, and then we never did. So he actually contacted me yesterday, and we battled. So um, I'm gonna lead off with my hand banana because I figured that'd be the best lead off, and I'm wearing the spirit tune I saw in the team preview, so I just like, okay, fake out's too obvious, I'm not gonna do it, and he's probably just gonna play mind games with me this entire time with that spirit tune because I'm just gonna be too scared to use fake out for no reason at all. I do switch out into Cavalier, expecting some sleep powder. So, but he actually goes for the stun spore, and I'm like, okay. So I'm scouting for the hidden power fire. So I switch into Togekiss, but he's faster, so he switches into Arcanine first. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna go into Swampert, and then I'm gonna set up a Stuff Rock, so I know he's gonna switch out because actually he went for the Wild Charge, and that did absolutely nothing. So he is gonna go to Tangela, go back into Escavalier because I figured he might try to Sleep Powder or Stun Spore again, but he actually goes for Lee Seed, which is a good play on his part because that would have got anything on my team since I have nobody to not take the Lee Seed. Now I know he's gonna go back into Arcanine. I'm just gonna Mega Horn anyway just to do some damage on it. Along with Stealth Rocks, that Arcanine is going to get wore down pretty quickly if he wants to keep switching in and out. He doesn't have any way to get rid of my rocks, so the rocks are here to stay, and he doesn't have his rocks up, and I don't really see anybody to set rocks up unless his Sonic King is a weird set or something, or his Uxie. Never mind, he has his Uxie. I'm dumb. So I'm going to switch out because I don't want to be seated this entire time, and I guess he thought I would go back into Swampert and Uxie could still stay up and Stuff Rocks. And I go into my Chandelure. I could have set the sub, but I was actually afraid that he would just, psychic and do a lot of damage to me, and I don't want that. But I go back into Excalibur, gets the Stuff Rocks up, and I was like, okay, he's gonna switch out because Uxie can't do anything to me. I'm just gonna Pursuit. He U-turns out, Pursuit still goes through, so that's awesome. Got some good damage on that, and then he goes into his Feraligatr. Once again, not really a big threat to me, at least. That's what I thought. So he's gonna go for his Dragon Dance. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna go for Swords Dance. I should have just went for a Mega Horn because 2 Mega Horns still would have done more damage than 1 boosted Mega Horn. I did this is a rookie mistake here. It's a rookie mistake. So he is gonna Waterfall. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna get a Mega Horn off, right? So man, look at that damage. I did not expect Waterfall to do that much damage, and then I missed the Mega Horn. I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So that kind of threw me off for a second. I was so mad about that. This is why I run X Scissor. This is why I run X Scissor. So he's gonna take me out with another Waterfall, and that's unfortunate because now, Tangela can Stun Spore or Sleep Powder or something else, and I don't like that. I should have thought of that earlier. I don't know. So I played too risky. So I do bring in Swampert because I know I can take a Waterfall and just wear him out and just cancel out all that stat boost and stuff. So I wear him out to Tangela. Of course, this is not a good switch in. Yeah, this is not a good matchup. There we go. So I go into Togekiss, and I really wish I just stayed in with Swampert and like Ice Beams or something. I don't even have Ice Beam, but I wish I stayed in and did it anyway. A Scald or something, Sleep Fodder. I wish I had made the Sleep Fodder, but I didn't. So now Togekiss to Sleep Fodder and it's seated, and now he's got to switch. He's gonna switch out because he doesn't have anything to really do to me other than what he just did. And I figured that this would be the best time to stay in and try to wake up. I am a special defensive wall. The only physical attacker he really has is his Arcanine, and that thing is going to be not taking Stealth Rocks too well. And he comes in with Uxie, he does Psychic, and it does nothing. So that's really good. I'm going to have an opportunity to wake up. Unfortunately, Seed is kind of trolling me right now and giving him more health at the same time. His second Psychic is going to give me a special defense drop, so I gotta definitely be wary of that. I think I can still live one more. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can live another Psychic even with the special defense drop. At 94, it'd be kind of pushing it, and the Wish would activate before the Leech Seed, so I stay in because I figured I can live it. I think he thought I would switch, so he went for U-turn to get the switch advantage, and unfortunately, he goes into his Sonic King when I go for the Toxic. Now, if I just went for the Air Slash, I would have been so much happier, but I didn't. I really wish I just went for the air slash. So, I'm going to switch out because I don't want to take an ice beam to the face, and especially with my special defense drop, I go into Swampert, pretty much sacrifice it, and then I can go into Ember Palm, scared out with fake out. Hopefully scared out with fake out. I'm like, please switch, please switch. Okay, he switched. Go to Spirit Tomb. Go to Spirit Tomb. He did not go into Spirit Tomb. He went into Tangler. So whatever. I still U-turn. This get a little chunk of damage on Tangler, even though Regenerator just erase all that. But whatever. So I'm going to Chandelure. I figured that this would be the best time to set up a sub because he's definitely going to switch out. He wouldn't stay in against Chandelure. He's going to go on the Zuxi as I set up my sub. I got the sub Pain Split, Fire Blast, Shadow Ball, Chandelure, just kind of trying it out. This is pretty much why I picked the 6 Pokemon. I was like, okay, I want to try to set it out, and then I picked 6 Pokemon. I'm like, okay, can he actually do anything? And I felt like he could. He's kind of just 6 random Pokemon. I'm making a team right now. Like I said, but he U-turns out. I was surprised by that. I thought he was just psychic. I guess he thought maybe a max damage U-turn would break my sub, but it didn't. Goes in for Alligator, dies, comes back in with Uxie, breaks my sub, dies, and we're caught up. So I'm not too disappointed right now, am I? So it's a little after 6 minutes of the narration. I finally took down the first Pokemon, and I did, and I did better by taking out 2 at the same time. So look, I get some critical information right here. I'm faster than his Nidoking. So not Nidoking, not Nidoking, it's N-I, that's Ni. I'm not even having this conversation, Andy. I'll just trolling him right now. Anyway, I found out I'm faster than him. And so he's modest life orb. So Crobat can come in and just air slash fun stuff. I wish I predicted this switch. I would have nasty fought up, and I would have had even more fun with Crobat, but I didn't. I do have the Heat Wave. Air slash is just stab and does more damage. No point in heat waving, and it's also super effective. I don't know what the point of that conversation was. Don't test me. So now things are starting to look up. He lost 3 Pokemon in like the span of a minute, so it's definitely looking better on my part. He goes into Arcanine. I figured I could take it extreme speed, and I take it better than I thought I would because of the slight defense EVs I put in the Crobat. Now that is a troll at Leo because I can't do that. So unfortunately my air slash is not enough to take him out because I run team and not modest. So I have to take more damage, and then the sucker punch is going to be enough to finish me off. I would have probably survived if I didn't take that extra extreme speed damage, but I did. So the one time I decided to do fake out is the one time I have a 50% chance of getting Spirit Tomb instead of a 13? No, what's 6 whatever, blah blah. Is that 33? No, what's half of 33? It doesn't matter. So I do fake out, Spirit Tomb comes out, and I fell sad. So now you turn out because Tokic is the only thing that can do anything against Spirit Tomb. I know exactly what set this is. I knew it before I even seen it that it was Calm Mind Rest, and it's only probably 2 attacking moves are Dark Pulse and Hidden Power Fighting or something like that. Yeah. So okay, I'll Toxic it knowing that it has rest anyway, but if I get a chance I can Toxic Flinch it, but I don't like the amount of health I'm at, so I need to set up a wish. Now if I did Toxic Flinch it, I could blah blah blah. I don't know. So get your head in the game. Get your head in the game. So if I had just started trying to flinch poison it, I could have possibly did more damage, but I decided it was safer to be at higher health. Nailed it. There we go. Oh man. So he does have a calm mind of my air slashes are not doing that much, so I have to say my prayers. I have to Lord Arceus, I know we haven't seen eye to eye in a long time, but I need a crit. I need a crit right now. And look at that, he gave me a crit. I'm like, oh, Arceus, thank you. So that crit, I got 2 crits here, and I'm like, okay, that was too much. That was too much. I enjoyed that you helped me, but you did too much. And that basically spelled a good game for him. So that was a great game, yOblo. You pretty much had me on the ropes the whole beginning of the game. And I had to fight my way back, and with 2 crits, that definitely happened. So I hope you enjoyed the battle. I'm going to post in the video the link to my last misadventures. I'm going to post a link to a video from live stream I did Saturday, which I trolled Juan with the help of Andy. unbeknownst to him, and it's pretty funny. At least I thought it was pretty funny. And of course, my previous battle and the link to Lobly below his channel. He just recently hit 50 subs, I believe, and just check him out. And if you like what you see, give him a sub. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have a little short video for that. Thanks to the help of a friend, and that's it. So I'm gonna stop talking like that. I'm out. Peace.